There seems to be a different vibe in Cleveland. Okay. And I'm here to talk about it. Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy AP. I am back with another video. Today, we are talking about my glorious Cavaliers. RIP DG. Nothing really happened to them. Just on the Clippers now. All love. But I don't know if it's just me. And if you're watching this, you're probably a Cavs fan. So you probably also feel this. But there's a different vibe in Cleveland. Ever since James Harden has came back. Ever since he has come on the team. It's only been 3 games. We are 3-0 in those games, and have had some really significant moments. Meaning, moments like the Kings comeback in the fourth quarter, the very clutch shot from James Harden in the Nuggets game to tie the game, and then Donovan Mitchell hit the free throws, and then Sam Merrill going off against the Wizards. Not the Wizards game, you can't really take too much from it, but there seems to be a different vibe in Cleveland in the meaning of how everyone else is playing, right? I don't know if it's really James Harden making everything easier for everybody, taking maybe some the weight off of certain other people. But Jared Allen is looking like an all NBA center with James Harden on the court. And this team still doesn't have their best big man, as in Evan Mobley. And in my opinion, doesn't have their best utility guy, who is the best at almost everything, like totality wise, in Max Strus. And I see a couple things on Twitter about Jalen Tyson taking a step back, and maybe he's not going to be able to develop as well as people say because of James Harden. I don't really think that's true. I do think he will come off the bench when Max Strus comes back, if Max comes fully healthy and that's whatever. Um, because I think he needs to run. I don't think he needs to be the guy with the ball at all times, especially like that's not like Jalen Tyson's game. But I think him coming in with the second unit will help him tremendously. Not saying he can't play alongside D Mitch and James Harden, stuff like that. I just think to keep capitalizing on how he's playing this year and developing, I think we need to take him and put him in with the second unit guys with like Dennis Schroeder and Keon Ellis, stuff like that. But also those two are very good additions too, and they also bring a different vibe too off the bench with the kind of grit grind that they play with. Like Keon's point of attack defender, you can see that very clearly. Dennis Schroeder can get to the basket at will. He's very aggressive. I like it. He's not a bad defender either. And Sam Merrill's coming. They made a joke because it's like one of the devs for the Cavs Twitter or Instagram or something said like the keys to the game was like get Sam cooking again or whatever, and he took it as a joke, which I mean it was obviously the Cavs isn't saying that he was bad, but he thought he was playing well already. Said he took that personal, and then he went like 9 for 10 from three. But I like that. You know what I'm saying? Take whatever you need, and I need you to do that against like the Thunder. All right, I need you to like. I need Sam Merrill to be Sam Merrill every day. But I like seeing that, kind of seeing him get back in the groove. I don't think he was out of the groove, but I get what they were saying. Like he has been shooting the absolute best, right? Or at the volume I want him to. Obviously, his percentage is there. I think he's shooting over 42%. I'm a little sick, so guys, I'm sorry, but I'm still trying to push this stuff out. Um, and guys like D Mitch, he's only playing at a better level since James Harden has got there. James Harden, I think, is essentially keeping the same rebounds and assists, if not upping the assist, and his points might have gone down a little bit. If I'm not mistaken. Yep. Give me like 3 seconds. I don't want to take this out. James Harden had 20. Yep. James Harden had 13 points against the Wizards. He took 4 shots that game, though. You really can't take that serious. So that's whatever. And he still got to the free throw line 12 times. So, and he had 11 assists. So he had 13 points against them. And then I believe he had 22 against the Nuggets. 22 against the Nuggets. And then I believe he had 22 also against the Kings, but I'm just going to double check just to make sure I'm not saying false information. 23 against the Kings. So he's keeping his averages around the same with the points, but his assists are saying also he's basically he's just taking the load off of guys more, right? of D Mitch and stuff like that, because Donovan's averaging, I believe, 32 points, which I get it. It's a small sample size, guys. I'm not saying like this video isn't to say like, oh my God, we're the greatest offense to ever play this game. I have no worries. What da 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 da. That's not what I'm saying. I just feel like there's a different vibe in totality with all the guys. You know what I'm saying, with like how they're playing and how they're coming together. Like James Harden's come off the bench to help guys who fell on the baseline, stuff like that. Like they seem to be already buying in, which I really like to see. And I'm done with the James Harden slander until I see it myself, right? I know I've heard stuff in the past, da 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 da, but I've also seen a lot of good that he's done with pay cuts that he's taken to try to help guys come there and play, stay there, da 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 da. So I'm not hearing no James Harden slander until he does it to me directly, I guess I should say. Um, but also shout out Naquan Tomlin. Got converted to a standard NBA contract, so very excited about that. He's our energy guy too. The thing I like about the trade too with DeAndre Hunter for Dennis and Keon, they're also like little energy guys too. You know what I'm saying, like off the bench especially. Uh, they just I don't know, they got like that spark in them, right? So and that's what I think we were missing too off the bench. Um, and James Harden is James Harden. Also, I love DG, miss DG still. I hope he's healthy because I want him to come back. Because I want to see him play, especially with Kawhi. Um, but James Harden, I think, is exactly what we're missing for that point guard spot. And I'm really excited to see him and Donovan still grow because, from my knowledge, could be wrong. Not, I'm not right all the time, but James Harden and Donovan Mitchell, not just those two. I don't think James Harden and the rest of the Cavs have practiced together yet. Maybe Dennis and Keon got like one practice in after their trade, but I'm almost positive James Harden has not practiced with any of the Cavaliers yet. So, with that being said, I'm excited to see what they can kind of bring to the table and keep practicing more and getting to know the guys more. Especially James Harden with Evan Mobley, but especially James Harden with Jared Allen because they've been cooking so far. Because Jared's more of a traditional big, you know what I'm saying? Like a pick and roll, lob threat kind of big that James Harden loves to play with and kind of what's the word like gets the most out of those guys. Evan Mobley can do that, but Evan Mobley has a little bit more offensive game. Well, a little more post game. Da 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 da. He's better passer than Jared Allen, so there's a lot more utilization in Evan Mobley on offense. So it's not just as cut and dry. Set me a screen, go catch a lob for Evan Mobley. So I like to see how James Harden plays alongside with him too, because he also can turn Evan Mobley into just that. I don't think that will be what Evan Mobley is, but Evan Mobley would be a very elite pick and roll guy too also. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you agree with me, if you think that the vibes are the same, just adding James Harden instead of Darius Garland. Because it's not Darius Garland's fault. He was injured, couldn't really stay on the court, trying to come back, da 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 da. James Harden is just more reliable, and he's just got the veteran leadership that we need too. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys agree with me, if you don't, please let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you leave a like and sub if you haven't. Road to 1K. Appreciate y'all. It's your boy AP. I'm out. Deuces.